Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. So real quickly, we doing this married man series, defense of married man. And I told this person that I would react to their comment. This is at just me 20101. She writes, okay, so what if you and your husband is not living together and I don't criticize my husband? I still do the things I do as a woman, no nagging, no arguing. He stopped taking me out, loving on me, but when another man wants me, he is now wanting to do things and send money. Every situation is not the same, boo. JS was just saying. Okay. First, I will have to ask if this is the truth, and I'm being fair. If you being honest about what you saying, then why wouldn't he live with you? What man would not want a woman who don't nag him, don't argue, and don't criticize him? Some guys ain't good guys. The Married Man Defense series is for the good guys. I'm not taking up for bad guys. Like I was accused of taking up for Pastor Dow. I didn't take up for Pastor Dow. I merely said that those women did that because they wanted to do it. It wasn't just him. He's wrong too. He knew he ain't supposed to be messing with nobody's wife. So I would have to. I would like to hear from your husband. Like maybe I could interview you both in a live or something. We could figure out something. But we finna start doing some lives about this stuff. But saying he stopped taking me out, loving on me, but when another man wants me, he's now wanting to do things. Now the question would be, why did he stop doing these things? Like, did he got another woman? Did he was kind of keeping on the sneak tip, which he shouldn't be doing? You're right, every situation is not the same, but I never said it was. In fact, let me reiterate. The stuff I'm going to say on this series is for the guys that's scared to say it. Maybe they don't want to lose what they got, their house, their cars. Maybe they don't want to be away from their kids. But a lot of guys are suffering it. And D.L. Hughley just came out and talked about how his mother used to treat his father. I could look at, and I ain't gonna get into like, and let's just say my father wasn't innocent, but a lot of the stuff that he had to deal with after the fact was just petty and was excuses. So a lot of time when these women ready to do something, here's what happened. Now, if you could tell me that have you flirted around with this guy that you saying wants you? Just be honest. Don't try to make yourself look right. Were you flirting around with this guy who wants you? Because when you marry, you're not supposed to be doing that. That's an emotional affair. So did you have an emotional affair with this guy? If not, then my answer to you is me personally, I wouldn't be on here saying this stuff if I wasn't getting nagged, argued. You say you do the things, meaning you probably still giving them some. You don't even live with them, you giving them some. So why would he turn his back? That's what I want to know. Why would he turn his back in a situation like this? Are you leaving anything out? If not, then maybe he's just a crummy dude. Like, it's crummy dude. I'm not taking up for them. I'm speaking on behalf of the guys that, for whatever reason, maybe their wife just got curious, just wanted to deal with other guys. Maybe their wife wanted attention. See, when a woman wants attention, that'll cause a lot of these problems too. You at work trying to make it, she thinking about herself. She want attention. It happened. One of the wake-up calls I had And I already was waking up. But this was the turning point. Since I know her, she would criticize me for looking at other women, right? Fiercely. But then I start noticing, when it comes to how she treat other guys, she was a hypocrite. So, we's in Mississippi. It was a hot day. I had, my kids left my door open on my car. So I started having car problems. So I'm on the side trying to look at it and trying to figure out how I'm going to get this car back going. Some guy comes up, right? He come up. From the time he came up, he looking at her. He comes up. Hey, man, you need some help? What's going on? What's the problem, right? I'm telling him what the problem is, but I'm noticing he's not talking. So I look up at him. He looking over at them, right? Now watch this. Now, I don't know if she's looking back at him or not, but she has a history of not getting dudes out of her face. But he comes back later. He ain't ask me. He ain't say, hey, man, it's hot out here, man. Is it all right if I bring y'all some juice and this? He leaves. I'm like, man, this dude didn't help me at all. What is he doing? What was his point of even coming over here? He just being nosy. This nigga comes back with Wendy's, all these juices and stuff, right? She couldn't see that he was trying to make me look bad. Oh, thank you. So I got on her heels. I'm like, man, you couldn't see what this dude was doing? Did he help me get my car started? It was a big argument for years over that, and she never saw what she did wrong. She was always acting jealous and trying to be controlling and dominant when it comes to my dealings with other women. But when it was her, she always failed the test. I'm finna put some content out, y'all. She couldn't see what that dude was doing. My car was broke down. He was trying to make me look bad and make himself look good. She couldn't see it. You know why she couldn't see it? She didn't want to see it. He didn't ask me to do that, and he didn't give me anything. Which proves it. He'd be like, hey, brother, here's a juice for you, man. He took it all to her. If I was in Wisconsin, I would have punched him in his face. But Mississippi be trying to throw people under the jail, so I'm looking at him like, man, should I get him? Nah, ain't no telling what Mississippi would do. They liable to try to give me 20 years for something like that. Because I was breaking his jaw. So, like I say, the question would be, why? If this is what you're saying, why? And did you have a moment where you flirting around with this guy while you were with him? Because what y'all do is when y'all like somebody else, the fighting becomes more dramatic with the one you have to settle for. So come back in the comments, let me know. I need to know more details, or perhaps have your husband send me the truth. Let's work something out. We could do some type of interview or something sometime this week. We could schedule it. Because the hope will be, if a marriage can be saved, to save it. But if it can't, stop wasting your time and divorce these broads. Anyway, thanks for watching.